What's good, feisty kittens? It's Courtney, and I just wanted to show you really quick an example. I got a really good response from the post that I did about how emails and just email marketing can really make or break the bottom line of your business. And so I've been learning a lot myself, and I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of responses from people who really just email marketing is kind of overwhelming to them. So I get it. I wanted to show you a really quick example today. I did an update on the post, but I wanted to show you a very quick example of not only in the post itself, I was talking about how, like, if you have people that sign up to your email list, they have fake email addresses, like it can really hurt your business. Your email company ends up having to scrub those lists, and it kind of affects them, like a quality score that your company or your business has. So I wanted to show you another no, I guess you could call it. We try and avoid the no-nos in marketing help for non-marketers, but I wanted to show you a brief example. I am very big on double opt-ins for emails and when you have your marketing list. And a lot of people are not familiar with that. If you don't have an email marketing service, or if you're looking for one of the things that I suggest is a platform that encourages double opt-in emails. So with a double opt-in, the person signs up for whatever the little goodie is that you're giving away. They put in their name and email. Then they are given a second email that comes to their email account, and they have to actually click on that, the link in that email that says, yes, I do want to subscribe. I do want this exciting gift that I'm going to get. And so it's a double, just to reinsure that the person hasn't changed their mind since they, filled out the first little whatever, the first little email. So it's a double opt-in that guarantees that this person does want whatever they're signing up for. And then it gives them the option that when they decide they don't want it anymore, that they can, you'll see at the bottom of most emails, you see at the bottom, there's an unsubscribe link that will let you know that you're no longer subscribed to that list. So I've been getting like a rash of emails here. And so I don't know what the deal is. There's a few factors that could be affecting this. I actually purchased from this person, actually a couple months ago. It's been close to a year at this point. I purchased something like a Facebook pixel or something they're supposed to be putting on my site, or I have no idea. So that's one of the things. There wasn't a lot of clarity in the original offer that I bought. So I wasn't even really sure what I was supposed to do with the Facebook pixel. Ended up getting in trouble by Facebook, who said that the guy was doing the pixel wrong. So I did kind of stop, and I'm not sure if I asked for a refund or not, but I just stopped dealing with that particular vendor. I also stopped dealing with the email company that was doing it. I had gotten a free trial, and I was not comfortable with the email practices. They really encouraged the fact that it was a single opt-in, that you didn't have to do a double opt-in, and that's kind of what they encouraged their customers. So if you've been in internet marketing for a while, if if you know the ins and outs, then it might not be a big deal, but if you're brand new, you're signing up for a service that's like kind of putting no limits whatsoever. Like, just go out there and spam people and we'll make sure they keep getting the emails. So in this particular instance, I've gotten this email from this gentleman repeatedly. You might have seen the email box or the inbox. I'll show it again. I get about 18 of these a day from this one vendor pretending to be Zoom. So I think that this is how it's actually getting through. He literally has no reply at Zoom US as his return email address. This guy is not from Zoom. This guy is not even from the United States. It's like, so I don't know what's going on here, but he's got this email here. Now you'll see sometimes, especially if you do affiliate marketing, you will see emails, the same subject line a lot of times, from a lot of different marketers when there's like a product launch. If they're doing affiliate marketing, they might all be promoting the same product. And a lot of times vendors will give you kind of a set of emails to send out to your list to kind of, get them prepared for the launch. And not everyone changes the wording in the subject inbox, the subject of the emails. So you can sometimes get a lot of the same email about a product in your email. And and I think I have an example of that. I get about 1,000 emails a day, so I should. But so there's other things like here. There's a product that's going around right now that does artificial intelligence. That's great as well, because I can't, in good faith, recommend a lot of the platforms that are out there right now where you pay by the month. But so this one right here, this is actually someone that I purchased from before. This person is actually promoting another product. I got multiple of these in my email, pretty much the same email, but the subject lines were different. They're all promoting like one product. This person in particular, like I said, again, webinar information's been updated, starts Thursday. Again, these emails come every single day. So the one yesterday said starts Wednesday, 29th or 28th of July. This has been every day. So I don't know if this is an accident or if this is purposeful, because again, I've had some pushback. It's interesting how in this game, how the female that pushes the hardest, when they like, I get this pushback from guys like, what, am I not supposed to be in this space? Like, what is it? Because I've been in this space since 98. When were you even born? It's like, yeah, so don't question whether I'm supposed to be in any space. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at all times. So, but in this particular instance, I am out of this game when it comes to these type of emails, because not only do they affect like your subscriptions, but in this case, this is what I wanted to show you. So ideally in a situation like this, it would affect your subscriptions. If you're sending somebody 15 of these emails a day, they're going to eventually subscribe. So this person works with a particular email marketing company that, like I said, encourages you to not double opt in. And it kind of forces people to stay on your list, whether you're no longer interested in receiving the information or not. That to me is a big no-no. If you're truly confident in your product, you truly like your product, then people will want it or they won't. But if you have to go to slimy, sleazy tactics, if you have to force people to do it, then it's just probably not for that person. And I know that everyone wants to believe, well, my product is for everyone, but not everybody wants or needs your product at this time or this current condition or environment. Like, maybe it's just not what people want. It's like, so it's okay. Especially if you're doing a list like this and you got thousands of people on your list, it's okay if one person says, hey, guess what? I'm not interested. It's okay. Because I've also got the Scientologists back in my email inbox again. And like, I don't even know how I got on their list, but even when you unsubscribe from their list, you get right back on their list again. It's like they refuse to let you off. That does not make somebody want to buy from you when you're trying to hold their pockets hostage. It's just not. That's just common sense. That has nothing to do with business. That's common sense. And I know it's not that common anymore, but come on, people. So in this particular instance, I'm going to get back to what I really have a problem with this instance in this email. So ideally, when you get to the end of an email, you're not interested, you either delete it. Now, in this case, if I wanted to unsubscribe from this email, so we would go down to the bottom and look for our email unsubscribe, but lo and behold, there's nothing there. Now, it does say here that you can cancel your registration at any time. Now, I never actually registered for anything, but it does say that you can cancel. What it does is it takes you to a page that says your webinar registration has been approved. Now, keep in mind, this was where we clicked so that we could cancel. That was the key word there on that little, it said cancel here. That's why we clicked. So when we get here to this webinar registration approved, we get down here and there's still no option to do anything but click the URL to join. And again, to cancel this registration, you can cancel your registration at any time. Let's see what we get here. So it does say webinar registration canceled. Okay. So we'll see. So it does say that it's been canceled. And so I will keep you guys updated this week on, again, how long it takes before the new email comes in. Because as you can see in the 10 minutes that I've been recording this, I've actually gotten, let's see, it looks like 728 and 732. They're literally, 720 and 722. They're literally coming in like every couple of minutes. And this is as I've been recording this video. This is the one that we actually opened and started looking at right here. Or, well, this one right here. And then we looked at this one. In the time that I've been recording this video, I've gotten 2 more. So I'll keep you posted on whether or not I get another webinar registration or not. And just make sure when you're looking for an email marketing company, if you don't have, the big bucks to spend, there are certain ones. I know a lot of people don't like MailChimp. What I hear in internet marketing is they're like, oh, I don't like MailChimp. It's not good. The thing that people have a problem with MailChimp, one of the problems I have with MailChimp, I started off with MailChimp years ago, and you could actually make individual lists, like for each, like if I've got this workbook, for the Shine workbook, I could have one separate list. Now, MailChimp has more of an audience thing where you kind of segment each part of your audience into lists. I'm not a big fan of that. But there are other companies out there. I'm not going to mention their name because they're also sending me emails, harassing me. I've tried 1,000 times to unsubscribe, and they're like, oh, no, don't unsubscribe. We'll give you another 30 days. You just want to get out of these, these subscriptions. Here's another thing. If you're doing the internet marketing, if you've got a platform, whether it's a SaaS product or whatever, if people are uncomfortable with it or they find something wrong, just give them their money back. It's not a big deal. One of the reasons that I am being harassed like this is because I buy a couple of products. Like I actually bought some products. I think I mentioned it in the one of the podcast episodes. I do go. I troll like the Warrior Plus, different sites like that, the affiliate sites. So I'm always looking for cool products, whether that's to try out, to see how it works, because I'm always looking, you know me. I am always looking for something that can automate, something that can save you time, that can help you make more money, but without like literally having you stuck at your computer all the time and not having a good time with building your business. So I am very methodical in the way I do things. I have a certain way that I do things because I've been doing this for 25 years. But if you're just getting started, then there are some things to just kind of watch out for. Like I said, make sure that you're using an email marketing company that really does encourage you to use good can spam and email marketing practices that requires a double opt-in so people can be sure that they want to be on the list, and give them a very clear way of unsubscribing if they decide that they don't want to continue on the list for any reason. And I know a lot of times people are like, well, I'm not just going to let people get something for free from me and then they just go away. Have confidence in your product, dude. Have confidence in your product. I've gotten plenty of free stuff from people. I've gotten plenty of free stuff from people, and then I turn around and I spend a lot when I find a product that I like. It's like, so that hostility towards the potential customer, just don't give away a free product then. Don't give away a free download or a free trial if you don't actually want people to have it for free. Because there shouldn't be any other strings attached with that email address other than you're going to continue to send them information that they could actually benefit from and use, and that at any time they have the option to end that relationship. Who could you imagine being in a personal relationship where when you decided, well, this doesn't work for me anymore, and the other person said, who cares? You're here for life. How excited would you be about that partnership? Yeah. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your email marketing, when you're out there connecting with your customers. Keep in mind that you want it to be just an even exchange, no swap, no swindle. That's it. You want something valuable, an email address, and you want to give somebody something in exchange for that you see as valuable or that they see as valuable for what they're trying to get accomplished in their life or business. So it's an even exchange. There's no swap, no swindle. You don't have to keep literally just taking. Like, the thing is, so if you haven't gotten a response back from me and you've sent me an email, then please, I'm working through them slowly. But this right here, like I said, this is the second week that I've been slammed like this. This makes me not want to go into my email box at all. And I think a lot of that was the point. And it's like, so don't allow people you don't want this to be the way that you build your business. And like I said, this person does not actually live in the United States. I've actually dealt with the person before. This person and another person that is like a big affiliate of theirs, I actually bought a product. It didn't work. Like you see a lot of times on Warrior Plus, they've got these little SaaS products. It's literally the same product that everybody white labels and then adds one or two features to it. The whole point of this business model is the back end funnel. And it's like, because the product itself is a lot of times very, very shoddy. I've gone ahead and bought the stuff. I'm able to kind of do what I need to, especially if I can white label it. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that if I speak out on the quality of a product like that and ask for my money back, I shouldn't get attacked and bombarded in my email. I shouldn't, because if I'm asking for, I literally had a conversation with someone a couple of months ago, and it was like a $15 product, and it did not work like out the box. And I had actually bought an upsell as well, but the upsell wouldn't work without the basic product working. And this guy was not going to give me my money back, and PayPal literally was, and I literally asked the guy, like, dude, is it I'm looking at your videos, your fancy shiny websites, and you're talking about all this money that you're making. So is it really worth withholding a couple of dollars from me that will in turn prevent you from being able to receive payments in the US? Like, is that worth it? Because you're slamming me with stuff that I'm telling you that I don't want, and this particular product that does not work. Like, I'm still excited about the product, but they're like, well, it's going to get fixed. Try this login. It's never been fixed. And there's no real interest in fixing it because they already have the money. So we've gotten a big response on this the podcast episode about the fake and mistyped emails, because this is something that can really affect your business whether you realize it or not, and that's just not fair when you're working so hard to like get yourself and your business out there. You're like, it's just, you don't need that unnecessary stress. So if you haven't checked out the blog post, then by all means go check it out. But I just wanted to pop this out there, and I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys are freaking awesome. Your products and services are awesome. You don't have to do all these like little weird backroom tricks to get noticed. You probably should download the Stand Out and Shine workbook, so that way you can like literally work through and figure out what your ideal audience is. You can figure out what best way to reach that audience and figure out where they hang out, and you can really discern how your customers and potential customers, how they like to be treated, how they like to be communicated with, and how they like to be interacted with. So that to me is just the best way. I move a lot slower, but a lot of you millennials might not be old enough to remember that story of the tortoise and the hare. But I tell you, it's like you don't have to speed through it to be awesome at what you're doing. So I just wanted to remind you, there are some great ways that you can put your products and services out there. If you really want to reach a wider audience, hit the schedule a time to talk. Get on the show. If you don't want to be on my show as a guest, I've got a whole list of people that you can talk to. If you want to be on other people's shows, you don't have to be a part of some podcast network or be bought into some group that says you're only allowed to talk to certain people. That's what I love, the freedom of my podcast. I can talk about, if I see an exciting product or service or somebody that I think is doing something really awesome in the world, I have the freedom to literally invite them on my show, talk to them about their product and their service and their background, because feisty kittens landing on all 4 feet, we're all about the bounce back. So we love those stories about people who are like, okay, well, I was struggling and this is how I got it. It's like, so yeah, if you really think that you got that product or service, don't slam people's email inboxes. Get on the show and let's talk about it. It's like, get on the show and let's shout it to the rooftops how awesome you and your product or service is. But avoid these type of tactics right here, because these fake emails, they can hurt your business and they can cost you customers. So I just wanted to give you just a morning reminder, and I just wanted to remind you again, I'm Courtney, and you are freaking awesome. So until next time, go be it. Peace.